Shocking revelation, universal problem. You wake up, check your phone, scroll social media, shower, coffee, work, come home, Netflix, sleep, repeat. Sound familiar? You're living your life on autopilot, and you don't even realize it. 92% of people are stuck in this zombie mode, going through the motions without any real purpose or direction. Comment zombie if you felt personally attacked by that opening. Let's see how many of us are sleepwalking through life. By the end of this video, you'll discover the 3 deadly signs that prove you're on autopilot, and more importantly, the simple trick that can snap you out of it in just 7 days. Stick around because sign number 3 will blow your mind. It's the one nobody talks about. Let me tell you about Mark. Successful guy, good job, nice apartment, seems to have it all together. But Mark hasn't made a single meaningful decision in 3 years. He orders the same coffee, takes the same route to work, watches the same type of shows, hangs out with the same people, and has the same conversations every single day. Mark is what I call a functional zombie. He's alive, but he's not really living. And here's the scary part. Most of us are just like Mark. Studies show that 95% of our daily actions are unconscious habits. We're essentially robots running on programming we didn't even choose. Sign number 1. Time disappears and you can't account for it. You sit down at your computer at 9 a.m. and suddenly it's 3 p.m. You start scrolling on your phone for just a minute and an hour has vanished. Weekends feel like they lasted 10 minutes. Months blur together.
This happens because your brain has switched into energy-saving mode. When you're on autopilot, your conscious mind essentially goes to sleep, and your subconscious takes over. It's like being a passenger in your own life instead of the driver. The worst part. Time moves faster when you're not paying attention. Think about it. When you were a kid, summers felt endless. Why? Because everything was new, and you were fully present. Now, years fly by because you're not creating new memories. Or experiences. Asterisk. Here's a reality check. What did you do last Tuesday? If you can't remember, comment lost time. If you remember clearly, comment present. Let's see the brutal truth in these comments. Asterisk, but time disappearing is nothing compared to sign number 2. This one is so subtle that most people don't catch it until it's too late. Sign number 2. You're emotionally flatlined. You don't feel excited about anything. You don't feel sad, angry, or passionate either. You're just ... existing. You wake up feeling meh, go through your day feeling meh, and go to bed feeling meh. This is your brain's way of protecting you from disappointment. When you're on autopilot, you unconsciously avoid situations that might lead to strong emotions, both positive and negative. You stop taking risks, stop trying new things, stop pursuing dreams. You settle into a comfortable numbness. I call this emotional diabetes. Just like diabetes makes you numb to physical sensations, autopilot makes you numb to life itself. You're alive, but not really feeling alive. You might think this sounds peaceful, but it's actually a form of depression that nobody talks about. Number 3, and this is the big one. Your future becomes identical to your past. You can predict exactly how next month will look, next year, even the next 5 years, because it's going to be exactly like the last 5 years. This is the most dangerous sign because it creates a prison of predictability. You wake up and already know how your entire day will unfold. You make plans for the weekend, but they're the same plans you made last weekend. You set goals for next year, but they're the same goals you didn't achieve this year. Here's the mind-blowing part. When your future becomes predictable, your brain literally stops creating new neural pathways. You become neurologically stuck. Scientists call this cognitive crystallization. Your brain hardens into patterns that become nearly impossible to break. This is going to hurt, but be honest. If someone looked at your life from the past 6 months, could they accurately predict your next 6 months? Most people don't realize they're trapped until they look back at 10 years and realize nothing fundamental changed. Same job, same problems, same complaints, same limitations. Different year, same life. But here's the good news. I've discovered a simple technique that can break you out of autopilot in just 7 days. And it's so ridiculously simple that you'll probably think I'm crazy. So why do we fall into autopilot mode? It's not laziness or lack of motivation. It's actually your brain trying to help you. Your brain consumes 20% of your body's energy, so it's constantly looking for ways to be more efficient. Habits are energy efficient. Routines are energy efficient. Autopilot is your brain's way of conserving mental energy. The problem is, we've created a world that rewards autopilot behavior. Go to school, get a job, follow the rules, don't rock the boat. Be predictable, be reliable. Society loves people on autopilot because they're easy to manage and control. But here's what they don't tell you. Every successful person, every innovator, every person living an extraordinary life had to break out of autopilot mode. They had to choose consciousness over comfort, awareness over automation. Think about someone you admire, someone living an amazing life. Comment their name. I guarantee you'll see a pattern. None of these people are living on autopilot. The autopilot trap is comfortable, it's safe, it's predictable, but it's also where dreams go to die. Fortunately, there's a way out. And it starts with one simple practice that takes less than 5 minutes a day. Here's the technique that will snap you out of autopilot in 7 days. The daily disruption method. Every single day, you're going to intentionally disrupt one automatic pattern. Just one. But you have to do it consciously and deliberately. Day 1. Take a different route to work or school. Not because it's faster or better, but specifically to wake up your brain. Day 2. Order something different for lunch. Day 3. Call someone you haven't talked to in months. Day 4. Try a new hobby for 30 minutes. Day 5. Change your morning routine completely. Day 6. Have a conversation with a stranger. Day 7. Do something that scares you a little bit. The magic isn't in what you do. It's in the conscious choice to do something different. Each disruption creates new neural pathways and forces your brain out of energy-saving mode. You start paying attention again. Time slows down. Emotions. Return your future becomes unpredictable and exciting. Here's your challenge. Pick one autopilot behavior you're going to disrupt tomorrow. Comment what it is. I'll personally reply to every comment with a specific disruption suggestion, tailored to your situation. After 7 days of daily disruptions, something amazing happens. Your brain starts looking for new experiences automatically. You become curious again. You start noticing things you've been blind to for years. But there's one more crucial element that most people miss. And without it, you'll slip right back into autopilot mode.
Here's the brutal truth. Every day you spend on autopilot is a day you can't get back. While you're sleepwalking through life, time is passing, opportunities are disappearing, and your dreams are getting further away. But the good news is that you can wake up right now, today, this moment. The choice to live consciously is available to you every single second. You just have to choose awareness over automation, consciousness over comfort. To make this permanent, you need to commit to one simple practice: daily conscious check-ins. 3 times a day, morning, afternoon, and evening. Ask yourself, what am I feeling right now? What choice am I about to make? What would my future self want me to do? These questions force your conscious mind to take control back from your autopilot programming. Miss 1 day, and your brain starts slipping back into automatic mode. Miss 3 days, and you're back on autopilot.